and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? That's what you're wondering. Well, we're on the coastal road from downtown Pissouri to downtown Paphos. Paphos is around about 20 kilometers an hour. This is an area of outstanding natural beauty. Many people who live here, and of course a lot of people who get on a big bird, make sure that they come out to this part of Paphos, in between Paphos and Pissouri, because they understand that the views around here are truly spectacular. It's tranquil, it's calm. It's a place where you can gather your thoughts. If you've got problems, they get washed away. This is the place especially for you. Feast your eyes and digest. Look at that. Oh my goodness. In the distance is downtown Paphos. If you look very carefully indeed, you see a white building that sits on the cusp of the blue Mediterranean Sea. That is the desalination plant in downtown Paphos. And if you look beyond that in a straight line, you will see the skyscraper in Paphos. All right, it's not a skyscraper, but it's been referred to as a monstrosity. To be honest, I don't think it looks too bad, but that is the tower block that's just on the Paternoster Avenue across the road to the Amavi 5-star luxury hotel, and that must mean that you are looking at downtown paradise straight out across the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Stick with us, don't click off just yet. We are going to continue on our little travels, and we're heading towards Paphos. You're going to get some great views, and you never know, you might get a shout out, especially for you. Big shout out to some of the stars that like to watch the show now and again. Now, большой привет to a girl that apparently likes to tune in now and again. Her English is not very good, but her Russian and her Greek is fluent. If your name is Miss Natasha, a very good morning to you. And of course you are riding on a saddle next to Mr. Paul as we head towards Paphos. Miss Grisilla Booth, that's Miss Marika. She's related, and we had a great honour to meet them a couple of days ago. And apparently she likes to tune in and watch Mr. Paul drive around and talk absolute nonsense. Well, luckily for her, she doesn't speak English, so she hasn't a clue what I'm saying. But a very good morning, a very Kalimera to Miss Natasha. I'll show you привет. Anyway, let's get going, because there's one or two other stars that like to watch the show now and again. If you're in downtown South Wales, if your name is Sir Lee, and there's a honeymoon girl in your life called Lady Vicky, a very good morning to you. And of course we can't forget our Princess Layla, a very good morning to you. And of course in downtown Nelson in South Wales, a very good morning to Lady Marie. We hope you're keeping well, and hopefully you're looking after, and he's looking after you. A very good morning to Sir Michael, and of course to the princess in your life, and of course in our lives, and a girl who shares my birthday, although I forget what date it is. Princess Kaylee, a very good morning to you. Hopefully you're getting ready for Christmas, or perhaps Christmas has just gone. I'm not quite sure. I get confused with my days, but we hope you've had a fantastic Christmas, and we know you are looking forward to the new year. And of course, sometime in February, it's our birthday. Drop it in the comments and let me know when it is, and guess what? I'll go walk to the Paphos Promenade and have a word with some of the superstars, and of course the Princess Coco the Pelican, and you never know, she might even wish you a happy birthday. You never know. We are heading along the coastal road. We're not going to go on that highway. Oh no, that's just too uncouth. There's just not enough things going on. Well, there's lots of people racing past you, talking on mobile phones, perhaps even coming along the same carriageway as you, but in the wrong direction. Yeah, that does happen now and again. Here's a guy jogging his heart out, just checked his wristband, either checking the time or to see if his heart is still working, or perhaps it's about to explode. Let's hope not. Let's hope he keeps going to his destination, and perhaps sups on a pint or two. But what a nice road this is. We've come from Aphrodite's Rock, we've come past the Aphrodite's Resort, and slowly but surely we will head out towards Paphos. So don't click off just yet. And of course, Paphos Airport will be coming up soon, you never know. We might even get to see a big bird coming into land, or perhaps launching out into the blue sky above Paphos. Because there's one or two things for sure in Paphos. That sky is looking blue. The sea, I promise you, you saw it out the window. It was looking very, very blue. Mr. Paul, guess what? He's dressed head to toe in blue, especially for you. And that must mean all that's missing is you. So why not get yourself on one of those big birds or a canoe and start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, guess what? We're waiting impatiently for you. Yes, Lord Julian, and yes, Lady Bridget, we're waiting just for you. What a great day it is as well, by the way. The sun is getting ready to depart. It's casting its final shadows across the blue Mediterranean Sea. The temperature outside, I know you're not going to believe me, but it's 20 degrees. And this German BMW doesn't lie. It's 20.5 degrees, in fact. And it's almost 4 o'clock. Hey, oh, what's going on here? Road improvements. They've put one of these speed bumps and they're beautifying the gardens. And they put some new walls in. That's Cookley Village on the right-hand side, by the way. 1 or 2 people live there or have holiday apartments in there, I know that. So perhaps they're thinking, ooh, Cookley, we'll be coming back to you very, very soon indeed. And of course, they know that just down the road is Paphos Airport. Yes, it says it's 18 kilometres if you go that way. But why would you want to go that way? I don't know. It's much quicker this way. Because we are literally going to drive past its main entrance. And you never know. There might be a couple of guys going to Paphos Airport very, very soon indeed. Or have I taken them already? Probably taken them already. Who are they? A couple of Paynes. Lord Jeremy and Lord Simon. Of course, we'll be missing you like crazy. We know they'll stay in contact with us via internet and YouTube and, of course, WhatsApp. But it's not quite the same as sitting in the downtown Paphos Harbour, having a cup of tea and chewing the fat, is it, boys? Not quite the same. So November can't come soon enough, and of course they'll be jetting back into Paphos, coming through Paphos Airport. And you never know, there might be a black Bentley parked up waiting especially for you. And I wouldn't want to get the leather dirty, so hopefully the boot is big enough and we'll chuck you in there, because you know we don't want to get the blue leather dirty in the Bentley, because that leather is especially for Lady Anna, my superstar, and of course Dr. Thomas, their son, and my great friend Sir Bart, who is destined to be the greatest, and I mean the greatest lawyer in the world once he stops spinning the wheels on his Audi Quattro. Wow, what a car. It's got black and it's got this beautiful like coffee tan leather automatic gearbox, because he's a clever man. And of course he's got full-wheel drive because he understands. Now and again in downtown Krakow there's a bit of the white stuff, and I'm not talking about cocaine, although he's going to be a lawyer so he can probably get himself off, but no, he's a good boy. He just likes to spin his wheels in the car park in the snow, and when he's driving around Krakow he sticks to the speed limits and he stops at those red traffic lights, because guess what, if I think there's a lot of traffic lights in Paphos, get yourself on a big bird to downtown Krakow. Oh my goodness, there's traffic lights every 50 metres or so. So there won't be much speeding in downtown Krakow. Mandrea is coming up on the left hand side. 1 or 2 people like to go there. Oh yeah, if your name is Lady Tina, and of course there's a Sir George in your life, that's where you like to book in now and again. And of course come to the Paphos Harbour and have a chat and a chinwag with Miss Ochin and of course Mr. Paul. Stick with us. Paphos Airport is coming up very, very soon indeed, and of course we'll be starting our ascent into downtown Paphos on a truly, truly spectacality of a day indeed. I'd like to thank 1 or 2 of the stars that have come to watch us, and I'd like to thank you for watching this trek from Larnaca Airport. I'm going to miss Marika like crazy. She's promised us that she's going to make a few little videos in downtown Tbilisi. I'm going to try and edit them into Mr. Paul's madness, and you never know, it might work out quite well. I'll have to contact my mate over in downtown Little Fart, or is it Middle Fart, or is it Big Fart? I'm not sure. But one thing's for sure, I know he's a superstar. He's a legend on the channel. He's one of our very, very early subscribers indeed. What am I talking about? That man known as, like him, Ronnie, superstar. So I might have to get in contact with him, because he's a very, very good editor indeed. And maybe I'll just send the videos to him and allow him to put them together, and he'll start putting in some Israeli tongue twisters, especially for Pissouri above. Paphos Airport is just over yonder, just over here. If you take a left, you can Chuchki dance there in around about 20 minutes if you've got the boots on, I suppose, and about 5 minutes if you're in a car. And then check yourself in. Hopefully you don't check yourself out, just check yourself in. No one ever wants to check out of Paphos. No, once you've arrived, you'd like to stay for the rest of your life, wouldn't you? Yeah, there we are. You want to rent a car? They are. There's car rentals there. We like them a lot, because now and again their cars get a bit of a clack, shall we say. And of course then they book themselves into Mr. Paul's body shop, and luckily they've got about 300 cars, so quite a few of them get clacked, and we get to get a good rummage in their wallets now and again. If you want a coffee, well, there's the street box, and they also serve quite a nice sandwich or two. Let's keep going. We're on our trek back to Paphos now. We're going to go through Alechia, and then finally we will get to Paphos now. So don't click off just yet. Traffic's getting quite heavy, to be honest. That means there must be the odd big bird that's coming or touched down, and of course people are coming to pick them up. We're getting flashlights. That means that there must be a little speeding van parked up waiting for us. Of course, the speed limit along here is 50 kilometres an hour, so you're allowed to go to about 60. That's what I've been told now, not 65. So don't listen to my old videos where I said 65. Stick to 60, because the camera... Oh, it's an 80. Sorry, it's an 80 along here. So that means somewhere along here probably is the speeding ban, where it goes from 80 to 60. See how sneaky they are. Eh? Just see how sneaky they are. Let's watch out for him. With little white vans somewhere, and people keep flashing the lights at us. There we go. It's not illegal in Cyprus yet, although apparently Nikos, the president, and his gumbarus are going to pass a bill that if you are caught flashing the lights at someone, you're going to get an €800 fine. But the problem is, what if you were flashing lights at one of your gumbarus, one of your friends? There's a little sign that warns us, so they're quite nice. They do warn us that there's a little van parked up, hidden behind the bush. Thank you very much, gumbaru. Thank you. There, see, there it is, hidden up behind the grass. They're not going to cut that grass, are they? No, because it hides the man nicely. There's a gentleman in there, he's got a cigar in one hand, frappe in the other hand, 3 mobile phones. He's frantically trying to log on to Marika and me and all our back catalogue. But he's thinking of great places to park his car to catch Mr. Paul. There we are. We flash everyone as well, you know, as we do. Flash the bus, just to let him know. You know. There you go. Even flash the chief of police, because he drives around too fast, to be honest. He's always got a mobile phone in one hand and a mobile phone in the other hand, and he's got a big cigar as well. And normally he's got 2 or 3 frappes, and normally he's going to cut the pork kebabs. And you're thinking, why has he got 3 or 4 frappes? Well, every coffee shop gives him a free coffee, and every pork kebab shop gives him a pork kebab. And they give him a chicken one. They don't want to spend that much money on him, so they give him a pork one. But he gets free cigars as well, and free benzene, and a free car, and pretty good salary, and a pretty good pension, and he can retire at 60. I tell you, come back as a politician or a high-ranking police officer, and you'll be doing all right. Thinking of a high-ranking police officer, I'm thinking of a man in downtown Scotland at the moment, and he likes a cup of tea and a rich tea biscuit in the morning. Comes to Paphos 4 or 5 times a year. Not a bad life, is it? Now, who am I talking about? Ronnie, the Chief Superintendent of Police. A very, very good morning to Sir Ronnie Miller, all the way in downtown Scotland. Wishing you a great, great Christmas and a very, very happy New Year. Have a great, great hogmanay. Perhaps have some haggis, but don't drink too much of the scotch. Otherwise, one of your ex-gumbarus will be pulling you over and you'll be getting an infringement on your credit card. Downtown Alechia. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it sounds good to my ear anyway. This is where we are, and and where these container lorries are parked up, they like to hide there as well. They're getting sneaky, you know, very, very sneaky indeed, these places. They've heard that it's very, very easy to catch people speeding and talking on mobile phones and making YouTube videos. Illegal, you know, totally illegal. Yeah, it is. I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the ranting over. We are slowly but surely. Don't click off just yet. No, no, no. Keep that watch time a bit. And of course, Paphos is coming up very, very soon indeed. And we'll be in downtown Yeruskepu before you know it. Don't forget, on that note, to go and hunt us down and perhaps gift us that virtual coffee or two if you like what you see. If you want a special video, you want to shout out, coffee or two, guess what? That video will be coming especially for you. We'd like to wish everyone a great, great time. Christmas season is upon us. Please drink carefully. Please don't fall over. Please don't drink and drive, those kind of things. We'd like to see you again and again and again. But we do wish you a great, great time indeed. If you are in Paphos, perhaps if your name is Miss Julie and of course Sir Billy the Kid, you never know, you might find me in the Pelican restaurant in and around Christmas time. Come and sit down and we'll have a chat or two. We wish you a great, great Christmas and a great New Year, and we'll look forward to seeing you again and again and again. It's starting to go that little bit chilly now. The sun is starting to drop, should we say. The temperature's gone down to 20 degrees. Not trying to rub it in, but of course the aircon is chilling me out a little bit, and I'm only in a t-shirt, so I'm going to turn the temperature up a little bit to 20 just to keep my, wow, jingle bells safe, shall we say. That's the first part of Christmas in Paphos. They're starting to light up. Of course, at night time they do look rather nice, as they do in all towns and cities. It brings something special, doesn't it? It lifts your mood Christmas time, and it keeps that chill away, even though in Paphos it's not that chilly. But there we go. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Paphos is coming up next, so don't just click off yet. I'm going to light this cigar and of course, well, tonk on it, especially for Sir Martin or Derek Scully, and of course our man down in Southend, Sir Bernie. Thanks for watching us and thanks for coming back now and again. Oh my goodness, what a nice cigar. It really is a lovely, lovely cigar. But one thing I'm missing is Miss Ochin receiving a LeBouf. I feel sorry for Mr. Paul. I know she doesn't. If you're watching Receive LeBouf, what about my poor little... Yeah, there you go. I feel sorry for him. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon. Indeed. Downtown Yeruskepu, and it's very, very best. Well, probably not, but it's not bad. The sun's shining, the sky's blue, Mr. Paul's dressed head in blue, and we're all missing you like crazy. See you soon.